Back here in Accra, the law will deal seriously with educational heads if they fail to ensure that all social distancing and hygiene protocols are adhered to as universities open today. Administrative heads, if found culpable, could also face jail time or even pay a fine of some 12,000 Ghana cedis and above. Now, this is according to State Prosecutor Andrews Adogo. Speaking on the show, COVID and the law, Mr. Adogo cautioned that if heads feel they're not ready to reopen, then they shouldn't.
The law says that the ministers in charge or the various agencies which are in charge of such institutions can seek the assistance of the police to ensure that there's compliance with this. That's the first point.
Right.
Now, assuming they do not comply, the EI says that subject to the provisions of Section 6 of the imposition of risk.
Oh, sorry for that mix-up in the voice there because of the distortions. Now, to end the bulletin, Director of Advocacy and Policy Engagement at the Center for Democratic Development says the failure of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice to create and subsequently apply sanctions to persons who violate laws that guide the conduct of public officers has posed a challenge to the fight against corruption. Now, his comments follow a move by ASEPA to have the Electoral Commission boss removed from office for not declaring the assets 3 months before and after assuming the position of chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Dr. Kujasante believes public officers are not deterred from violating this provision over the years because CHRAJ has also failed to crack the whip.
Currently, as I have observed and followed very keenly, we seem to have really weakened the whole horizontal accountability structure of our anti-corruption agenda. So typically in a democracy, you would expect that the preventative side, which involves everything from internal audits, procurement supervision, asset declaration, information disclosures, and so on, which is all meant to ensure that there is integrity in public life, that the taxpayers' money is protected, have all really been weakened, and it's because the law that governs these processes are weak, both in terms of some of its design and then, of course, its enforcement, because there's too much discretion around some of those processes. So the CHRAJ examples you give, for example, the Constitution is very clear that you have to declare your assets before you take office. So it says before you take office, and then it says every 4 years, and then when you exit office. So I don't see the ambiguity there, and therefore, if a matter is brought and CHRAJ has to make a determination in terms of what kind of remedial action it has to take, I think you cannot say that, well, in spite of the Constitution, the person has still complied with the law. I think you can say, okay, yes, the person has breached the law, but this is, what we recommend. We just a slap on the wrist, don't do it again, or something like that. That's a different kind of decision. But it's also because CHRAJ has not elaborated through a CI the range of sanctions that should apply in some of these cases. And in some of these cases, it's not just an administrative sanction that will suffice. So suspension, demotion, other types of sanctions that you can apply, sometimes criminal. Since the promulgation of the 1992 Constitution, CHRAJ is yet to elaborate on these sanctions. And as a result, it's left to discretion on what it should do today. And that does not promote equality before the law. It does not promote any deterrence effect or prevention of corrupt acts or any acts that are seen as misbehavior in the public service.
And that's it for the news. But we do have more news as we review the newspapers next. Myself, Mavio Sabwaje. Do stay with us.